Hello everyone, welcome to this video. This is lecture number 86. Already 85 lectures covered to solve the supplementary problem of this book Vector Analysis by M.R.Spiegel. You know those book is very important for IT, JAM examination, also physics and mathematics. So we decide to solve the supplementary problem of this book. 85 lectures are covered the previous chapters. You can get the link in the description box. In this video, I want to solve the supplementary problem 7.74 to 7.76 of chapter 7, which consists the curvilinear coordinate system. If you already watched the previous lecture, you know about the curvilinear coordinate system details. So let's start with question 7.74, which says describe the plane transformation where x equal to x function of u and v and y equal to y function of u and v. So what do you mean by the transformation? A transformation T from UV plane to xy plane that is called, this is a UV plane, UV axis, or you can say like that, this is U axis, this is V axis, this is x axis, this is y axis. Okay, so UV plane to xy plane is a function which map points u comma v to point x comma y. That is, there is any point u comma v and there is any point x comma y. We can relate to this point by this transformation, right? So according to the rule is nothing but the transformation, that is, this is the transformation of uv to xy, where x and y both are the function of u and v, right, is equals to x comma y. So we can transform from uv to xy, right, where s, suppose in the xy plane, this is a area denoted by s, and in the uv plane there is another area like that, this is r, and these two region are related such that s is transformation of uv where uv belongs to r, belongs to region r. Clear? So this is in xy plane, uv plane, and this is the xy plane. These are the interfaces. This is the transformation, right? Next question: under what condition will uv coordinate lines be orthogonal? Uv will be orthogonal. What is the condition? You know from the previous lecture, that is the necessary and sufficient condition for orthogonality. Orthogonality. The orthogonality, that is the del r vector del qj dot del r vector del qk equals to 0, where j and k is run from 1 to 3 and j and k are not equal, right? So since there is two dimension x and y, so we can take r vector equals to I cap x plus j cap y. So if you derivative, if you in this form, if you want to find, that is del u, there is u and v. So del u of r vector, del u of r vector dot del v of r vector must be 0. From here you can write. So this is del u of r vector is I cap x plus j cap y dot del v of r vector, that is I cap x plus j cap y, right? So if you derivative with respect to u, you will be get I cap del x del u plus j cap del y del u dot that is I cap del x del v, and this is j cap del y del v. Just dot product I1 jj1, so you will get del x del u into del x del v plus del y del u into del y del v, which is 0. And this is the condition. This is the required condition. Required condition for orthogonal, for orthogonality. Clear? Next, go to the next question. If there is any problem, you must comment in the comment box. Next, let xy be the coordinate at any point P of rectangular coordinate system xy plane. So in this xy plane, any point P is xy, and uv is the coordinate system of point Q. In the uv, suppose this is uv coordinate system, Q is the any point in here in the plane. If these are the interrelated are corresponding mapping between P and Q, this is the corresponding mapping from that point to that point, and x or y are related to uv like that, so that the line in the xy plane corresponding to the line in the uv plane. So you can take the equation of a line in the xy plane, equation of a line, equation of a line in xy plane, xy plane. If you take intersecting point, then x plus a is y equals to 1. This is the intersecting point of a straight line. Now you change into the uv. So what is the value of x? This is the 2u plus v by a, and this is the u minus 2v by b equals to 1. So if you take u, so there is 2u term, and this, and there is 2v term, 1 by a minus 2 by b equals to 1. So if you take this is u by capital A and this is v by capital B equals to 1, where 1 by a is 2 by small a plus 1 by b, and 1 by capital B is 1 by a minus 2 by b. So this is also a intersecting point. We take this in xy plane and we get uv plane in the similar type of equation. So this is the equation of straight line. This is also equation of straight line, equation of straight line, equation of straight line. Clear? Next, what does the square bounded by x equal to 0 to x equal to 5, y equal to 0 to y equal to 5 correspond to the uv plane? So in xy plane, the square change from 0 to 5 like here, and y also 0 to 5. The in xy plane this will be like that. This coordinate will be 0 0, this coordinate will be 0 5, this is 5 5, this is 0 5. Okay, we got the 5 coordinate. In the uv plane, if you take this is u axis and this is v axis, what will be the nature of this square? Just evaluate this. Okay, for 0 0, if you take 0 0, that means x equal to 0, y equal to 0, and the equation you know from here, x equal to 2u plus v, and this is u minus 2v. So x equals to u x equals to 2u plus v, and y equals to u minus 2v, right? So if you put x equal to 0, y equal to 0, so you just solve 2u plus v equals to 0 and u minus 2v equals to 0. So you get u equals to 0, v equals to 0, right? For 0 5, x equal to 0, y equal to 5, that is 2u plus v equals to 0 and u minus 2v equals to 5. So if you multiply with respect to 2 here, you will be get the here is 2 and this become 4. So this is nothing but 0 5 u equals to u 5, so you get u equals to 1. If you put u equals to 1, you will get minus 2, v equal to minus 2, v equal to minus 2. So for that you will get 1 comma minus 2. Similarly if you find for 5 5, for 5 5 you will be get, for 5 5 if you take both are 5, you will be get 3 comma minus 1. I think I write the right one. If you take 5 5, just solve this equation, nothing. 2u plus v equals to 5 and u minus 2v equals to 5. So if you multiply 2 here, if you multiply 2 here, so this become 4. So this is 5 u is equals to 10, u equals to 2, u equals to 2. If you put as 2, so 2 minus 5, that is this, okay. No, this will be also 10, this is 10, so this will be 15. So this is 3, u is equals to 3, u will be 3. If you put 3 here, so minus 2, so v will be minus 1, so this become 3 minus 1. Clear? And for the other point, that is the 0 comma 5, if you put 2u plus v equals to 0, no, 5 comma 0, 0 comma 5 already calculated, this is 5 comma 0. I think I write here, this will be 5 comma 0. So for 5 comma 0, this is 5 and u minus 2v will be 0. So if you multiply here 2, you will be get 2v, and this is 4 and this is 10. So this is 5u equals to 10, u equals to 2. If you put u equals to 2, v will gives you 1. So this become 2 comma 1. So we get all the points. If you wants to draw in this diagram, that is 0 0 1 point, then 1 minus 2, 1 minus 2, 1 minus 2, like here, and so 3 minus 1, 1 2 3 minus 1, like here, and 2 plus 1, like here. So this is a square, this is a square, this is the 1 minus 2, this is 3 minus 1, this is 2 1, and this is 0 0. Okay, we need to so what is the square bounded in the square, we got this answer. Now comes into the next question, which says the compute the Jacobian and so that this related to the ratio of the area of the square and its image. So we can find here the area of the square. Here you can see here, this is 5 into 5, so this area will be 5 into 5 25, and the area of this square will be calculated by using this side and that side. If you find these two side, you will be get the uh, area. So how you will get this side? You will be get this side by calculating the square root of this. So this side will be nothing but root under 1 square plus this minus 2 whole square, that is 2 square, will be root 5. And similarly this can be find out by these two, this will be also root 5. So this square will be root 5 into root 5. So the area in xy plane, this is 25, and area in the uv plane you will be get root 5 into 5, that is 5. Clear? Now we want to find out the Jacobian. The Jacobian, what will be the Jacobian? The x y u v, and you know this is nothing but del x del u into del x, sorry, del x del v, this is del y del u, and this is del y del v. Okay, and you have x equals to 2u plus v, so del x del u del x del u is 2 and del x del v is 1, and you have y equals to u minus 2v, so del y del u equals to 1 and del y del v equals to minus 2. Put here, that is 2 1 1 minus 2, so this is 1 minus of minus 2, that is 5, right? So we get the Jacobian is 5, and so that this is related to the ratio of the area of square and its image. So area of what will be the ratio? The ratio of area A in xy by A in uv. You get A in xy is 25 and this is 5. So this is 25 by 5, this is 5, and you can see this 5 is nothing but equal to the Jacobian. So Jacobian is the nothing but the ratio of the area of the square in the two plane, that is uv plane and xy plane. Clear? Next question says let x is rated here, y is rated, determine the image or images in the uv plane of a square bounded by this region. Okay, so if you wants to draw the xy, this is x and this is y, so this is 1 comma 0, this is 1 comma 1 and this is 0 comma 1. Like before one, we can solve for this through 4 point by using this equation. So for 0 0, first for 0 0, if you take 0 0, so x is 0, that is half u square minus v square is 0 and uv also 0. So this is a trivial solution, u will be 0, v will be 0. For next, for 1 comma 0, that is x equals to 1, that is half u square minus v square equals to 1, that is u square minus v square equals to 2, and uv equals to 0, uv equals to 0. Here you get u square equals to 2 plus v square, u square equal to 2 plus v square. If you put here 2 plus v square into v equals to 0, here one solution is v equals to 0, another solution v square equal to minus 2, that is v equals to plus minus 2i complex number. So here you get the value v is 0, 2i minus I, so u square will be 2 1 for v equal to 0 and 2 u square equal to minus 2, so v equal to plus minus 2i, that is 0. So here we get the combination 0 sorry, u is u square, this is u square, so u will be root 2, there is 4 points we got, that is root 2 comma 0 minus root 2 comma 0, and from here for 0 0 plus 2i and 0 minus 2i, you will get the 4 points for this one. Similarly for 1 comma 0 comma 1, for 0 comma 1, what we will be get, that is 0 comma 1, that is 1 comma 0, 1 comma 0, right 0 comma 1, that is half u square minus v square equals to 0 and uv equals to 1. So here you will get u equals to v, so if you put v square equals to 1, u square actually plus minus v, so v square equal to 1, v equal to plus minus 1, so you will be get the fourth solution also here, that is 1 1 1 minus 1 minus 1 1 minus 1 minus 1, they are also get 4 solution for this point. And for the point, for point 1 comma 1, that is x equals to 1, y equals to 1, that is half x u square minus v square equals to 1 and uv1. So you will get u square minus v square equals to 2, u square equals to 2 plus v square. If you put here, it is u equals to 2 plus v square into v equals to 1. If you square, that is 2 plus v square into v square equals to 1. So v to the power 4 plus 2v square minus 1 equals to 0. That is v to the power 4 plus 2v square plus 1, that is 2. That is v square plus 1 whole square equals to 2. That is v square plus 1 equals to root 2. That is v square equals to root 2 minus 1. So v equal to plus minus root over root 2 minus 1, like that. Clear? So if you get the v value, you will get u square equals to 2 plus v square. V square is root 2 minus 1, that is root 2 plus 1. So you will be get plus minus root over root 2 plus 1. Here also we get 4 points, that is root under root 2 plus 1 into root under root 2 minus 1, 1 point. Next point, root under root 2 plus 1, root under minus root under root 2 minus 1. Next point, root under minus root 2 plus 1 plus root under root 2 minus 1. Next point, root under root 2 plus 1 and minus root under root 2 minus 1. I think clear. There are various images formed, that's why here written in the images. Okay, so they are written in the images in the UV plane. There are various images formed. Clear? I think clear. If there is any doubt, you must comment in the comment box. This is all about me, and this is my contact details. You can contact with me, and this is my YouTube channel details. Go to this channel, you will get the videos which already uploaded regarding physics, and share this video to your friends so that he or she also get benefit from this video. Subscribe this channel if you new in this channel, and press the bell icon to get the notification of upcoming video. Okay, so take care. We will meet in the next video as soon as possible. Thank you.